McCracken, Kansas, are you ready to rodeo? All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. This is a 15-time rodeo of the year. And I tell you what, let your hair down. I want to hear your voices. Are you ready to rodeo on Friday night? There you go, folks. There you go. My name is Brian Gill from Sunray Trekking. Pleasure being with you once again. And right now, I'm going to turn it over to my man. It's his first time here in McCracken, Kansas. And I want you to make him welcome. Would you do that for me, Mr. Randy Lewis from Colorado Springs, Colorado?
You bet. Thank you, Brian. Good evening, everybody. We hope that you're here to have a good time. We certainly are. I will tell you that as we get started, we have got some great rodeo action coming your way. We had a slack last night with lots of great performance, and tonight we suspect it'll be exactly the same way. As we get ready to start right here, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking for a little bit of help as we introduce the lovely ladies that will be here representing our rodeo royalty. We're going to open the gate, and we're going to ask that you make each and every one of them welcome by bringing in first our Miss Teen Rodeo Kansas. Please welcome Chrissy Marie May. And as Chrissy Mee comes riding in, she is the daughter of Jeff and Clandinian May from Garden Plain, Kansas. She is a senior at Garden Plain High School. From there we go to Miss Rodeo Fort Hays State, Monica Towns. And as Monica makes her way in, her parents, Santana Towns of Palco, Kansas. Proud to have her here, and she is a senior at Fort Hays State University. The 2016 Ellis County Rodeo Queen, J. Lynn Pfeiffer, daughter of Sheldon and April Pfeiffer from Ellis, Kansas. She is a student at Ellis High School. We ask McCracken, give that young lady a big round of applause. Let's go to the 2017 Triangle Rodeo Queen. Please welcome in Kelly Buxton. She is the daughter of Billy and Chantel Arnold of Hays, Kansas. She attends Hays High School in Hays, Kansas. From there we go to the Triangle Rodeo Princess. Please welcome Katie Welsh. She is the daughter of Matthew and Beth Welsh. She is from Meade, Kansas, and she attends Meade High School. All right, we go to the Elkan Western Riders Rodeo Queen. Jenna Haas is the cowgirl. Aaron and Kristen Haas are her parents. Ellsworth Junior High School is where she goes to school, and she lives in Ellsworth, Kansas. If you would, please make her feel welcome, McCracken. The 2016 Jayhawker Rodeo Roundup Princess. This is Leanne Poe. As Leanne makes her way in on the Pretty Bay horse, she is the daughter of Dale and Tina Poe. She comes to us from Hill City, Kansas, where she attends the junior-senior high school there. How about a nice round of applause for another of our beautiful cowgirls? Let's go to Junior Miss Rodeo Plainville. This is Cadence Dickey, the daughter of Chelsea and Bill Worth. Munger, Kansas is where she calls home. She enjoys volleyball, dance, track, cheerleading, choir, and enjoys reading. Also enjoys representing the sport of rodeo, and she does that quite well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, being a rodeo queen at times can be a dangerous sport. This young lady right here is not able to ride, but she is the Peak Empire Days PRCA Rodeo Princess. Eva Gosher is her name, and she is the daughter of Mike and Cindy Goshler from Ellis, Kansas. If you would, give that brave cowgirl a nice round of applause. Well, McCracken, I'm pretty sure you're going to make a lot of noise for what we're doing right now, because we're going to bring to you the current McCracken royalty. Please welcome Miss Rodeo McCracken 2017, Taylor Zamersla. She is the daughter of Jim and Stephanie Zamersla from Holyrood, Kansas. She's a senior at Ellsworth Junior Senior High School, and we are proud of the job that she has done representing this great rodeo. The McCracken Rodeo Princess coming in next. Please make welcome Aspen James. She is the daughter of Rocky James and Kevin Kaninsky. This is a cowgirl from Norman, Oklahoma. She is a sophomore at Blanchard High School, and as she makes her way around, a warm round of applause sends her out the gate. Now, we have some young ladies who will be competing to be next year's royalty. Please welcome our queen contestant. This is Cassandra Pekanek. And as Cassandra comes in, she is from right here in McCracken. She attends La Crosse High School and is a member of the FFA. And she welcomes each and every one of you to the rodeo. She's going to put on a little bit of a saddle bronc ride. Talk about a cowgirl, McCracken. She's one of your own. What do you say to her? Well, Obey, he's a little bit shy of crowds, but by the time this is all over, she'll figure it out. She's doing her best. She's done a great job. I'm asking you, how about you give her a nice round of applause? There is no quitting this cowgirl. Go the other way, cowgirl. Try it to the right. Maybe he'll do that. You bet. We can always adapt and overcome and persevere and take a little time for a good cowgirl. You bet. How about it for a good job by that young lady? All right, we're going to go to our princess contestants. There are three of them. The first one in is going to be Ashlyn Chrisman. And as Ashlyn comes in, well, she is the daughter of LaDawn Gunlick and Carl Chrisman from Garden City, Kansas. She goes to middle school. She's active in cheerleading, wrestling, and she wants to continue her education at K-State University. She'll major in veterinarian medicine and hopes to have her own vet clinic someday. Glad to have you here. Best of luck on your future endeavors. Let's go down to a cowgirl by the name of Hallie Robinson, the daughter of Dave and Debbie Robinson, and she is from Dodge City, where she attends Dodge City High School. She participates in 4-H, the Depot Theater Company, dance, violin, and barrel racing, and the cowgirl does an amazing job for sure. And our final contestant for McCracken Princess Royalty, Madeline Towns. She is the daughter of Santana Towns from Palco, and as she comes in, she will be a freshman at Plainville High School. She enjoys riding horses and taking care of her little brother. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our Princess Royalty and all of our great visiting and local royalty. If you would, as one collective, how about you put your hands together for each and every one of them? At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to turn the microphone over to Roger Legglider, as he has got a special presentation for us tonight.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please, as the empty saddle enters the arena from the gates, if you would, I would ask you to join me in removing cover. As we take a few minutes to say thank you in memory of the members of our rodeo family that have been called home to greener pastures and clear still waters by our Heavenly Father. Bet McCormick was very instrumental in this rodeo in McCracken. Our empty saddle is led by his grandson Garrett, family joins in, as well as some of the other families. Bet was one of the original helpers of building this rodeo grounds 31 years ago. Bet was involved with the electric wiring, the plumbing, and about everything else in this countless hours of mowing and grooming of the arena. Bet lived in the first house just to the south of the west entry gate, so it was very easy for him to keep an eye on what was going on at all times. Several times while working up here at the grounds, there were cold beverages and stories shared in his garage where he kept his rodeo golf cart that he used to cruise around the rodeo grounds to keep things intact. He spent countless hours here, and he would totally be missed. And one of our other rodeo family members we'd like to pay tribute to is Wilma Warskaliski. She was another very active member in the community, including her and her husband Diz taking tickets at the gate, She also helped bundle up and count ticket sales and get them ready for sale. Wilma was also one of the original helpers at the beginning and was always willing, wherever she was needed, to be helped. Wilma enjoyed the public and also had a smile and a positive attitude. Wilma and Diz are great contributors to this rodeo, as well as the community projects, including the jail museum here in McCracken. She was always very active also in the Historical Society as well. And another great lady that we'd like to pay tribute to, ladies and gentlemen, is Gladys Hinman. We all knew her. She was definitely an all-around worker at the rodeo. She and her husband, Wendell, were part of this first pioneers to start this event. Gladys will always be remembered for selling and bundling tickets as well, and also the raffle tickets to support the Queen pageant. And I especially enjoy her stories of the makeshift pens and concession stand for the first rodeo back in 1987. Gladys loved to talk to strangers and promote this great event. Daryl Sunley is another one of our pioneers here. Daryl had his calling from the Lord to come home just last month on July 17th. Daryl as well helped with the first rodeo. Daryl was a man of few words, but when he spoke, it was worthy, enjoyable to listen to. Daryl was a man that really loved nature. He loved to hunt, he loved to fish, and his love for animals was unbelievable. His heart was as big as this arena and was there to furnish the feed and the livestock as needed. He will also be missed as well. Part of our former alumni that we'd like to talk about and announce in memory of teachers, friends that have passed on this year include the legendary, we all know, Ben Thompson. He graduated here in McCracken in 1946. Julia Davenport Zeller, 1938. Earl Brenner, 1942. Anna Ruth Dixon, 1956. Dean Gilbert, 1953. Marilyn Hooper Conard, 1963. Ruth Ann Sloan Sizzle, 1966. Shannon McKinney, 1979. Latha George, 1983. Former teacher, students, Dudley Fryman, teacher here. Gail Connor, John Walker, Anita Zeller, Francis Wireman. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am sure if they were here, they would all say, do not shed a tear, be happy. Put your hands together and do so as we speak, as we celebrate the past and enjoy another great rodeo. Thank you, and have a great evening on their behalf. Thank you.
You betcha. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fitting tribute to so many who have helped out with so much right here. You know, as we get ready to start this rodeo, a couple of things we want to do. And first is pay homage to the state that we stand in. And that is the great state of Kansas. And as that flag makes its way in, Aspen James carries it for us. And I would ask all of you proud Kansans and anybody who's just happy to be here tonight to please make sure that you receive that flag with a lot of emotion and some great hand clapping, as this flag represents the great state of Kansas and all the Western way of life is about. As she makes her way around, we're reminded of the cowboy and the cowgirl spirit that it takes not only to survive in a country that's as tough and as unforgiving as the ranch lands and the farmlands that we live in, but also we're reminded of what a great country we're about to salute. As you look to the southeast gate, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to welcome a sight that is welcome anywhere in the world when they think of freedom, when they think about greatness, when they think about the United States. This symbol is always there. And this flag is carried by Taylor Zammersla. And as she brings in the flag of our United States, we are reminded that as one United States, we are the very best that we can be. There are many forces that would divide this country, but the one thing that we all have in common is the God-given right to live here and the men and women who keep us free. I will tell you that as a staunch supporter of the men and women of our military, it is my belief that each and every one of you who currently serve, those of you who are veterans, and God forbid, those of you who have lost somebody in service to this country, you folks, you are the true American heroes. I don't think sports figures, I don't think that singers or actors are heroes. The men and women of our military are heroes, and they give us the ability to choose where we live, what we do, and the religion that we love. Ladies and gentlemen, it's never been said that that flag has to be received quietly. If you're proud to be an American, let's hear it tonight in McCracken, Kansas. You betcha. Now, if you would, we are going to take just a moment and we're going to exercise that right that we have as Americans and that so many have given their lives for, so that we can practice our freedom of religion. And I ask you to pray with us tonight. Heavenly Father, as we gather here in this arena, in a beautiful setting, we thank you for so much, for you bless us every single day. The ability to be alive one more day, the ability to love those that we have around us, the ability to be here in this great state at this great rodeo. So often we come to you for wants and for needs. We do that every day. Sometimes we fail to say thank you. That being said, Lord, please watch over the men and women in this arena who compete here tonight, the stock they compete on and compete with. Watch over the men and women who leave here and travel to other rodeos or to their homes or to other states. Lord, please watch over the men and women of our military, that they and you have granted us the right to live in this great country. We come before you humbly, and we ask this in our Lord's name. Amen. Now, folks, I'm about to introduce to you a 13-year-old young man from Quinter, Kansas. He's going to sing the most recognized song of freedom in the entire world. If you're so inclined, we'd invite you to sing along. But please, welcome Eli Struenbach.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
a great job by that fine young man right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we start the McCracken Rodeo. God bless America, and we are ready to roll. We're going to open the gates, and we're going to bring in a couple of our great sponsor flags. And as we do, we'd ask you to make them welcome. This is the McAllister Construction flag and the Midland Marketing flag. These will be the flags that introduce the first event. This is going to be the bareback riding and the ranch bronc riding. As we get ready to go, we bring in our pickup men. Brian Gill, tell me a little about what we got going on.
We got two of the best. Let's go to Yandy Yarbrough, Elk City, Oklahoma. Aaron Levy from Sydney, Iowa. Welcome him back. He fought bulls here 20 years ago. We're going to start things off with Colton Delgado, the bareback rider from Great Bend, Kansas, on the horse we call Ex-Wife, down in the North Brothers Farmers Bank and Trust Buck and Shoot. Once again, our judges, Clarence Schrock and Jerry Lynn, they watch for that mark out rolling. It must be accomplished on the onset. 1 to 25 on how well they ride, and 1 to 25 on how well the horse bucks through about that 8 long seconds. Folks, anything you see tonight, I want you to make all the noise you want to. Let's ride for the man from Great Bend, Kansas. We're in trouble. Wow. Well, I know why Alan and Janice McCloy, they have won over 64 award-winning bucking horses and bucking bulls. I tell you, that is a great horse right there, and Ex-Wife fits into it. No scorn, no disgrace, folks. What do we do for the man from Great Bend as he departs? Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right. Rolling on, we'll do so. The young man, the little talent from Miami, Texas. Let's get set to ride with Braden Robertson. And the horse, Amarillo Slim. As our man, Braden Robertson, is getting set. And once again, be our final director, and we'll go right into that ranch bronc riding. Amarillo Slim and the young talent from Miami, Texas, is looking to make that 8 seconds. Once again, if you see something you don't like tonight, go ahead. Feel free to make all the noise you want. You paid your price for admission, so we want you to hoop it up and holler. Once again, this has been named the 15th time rodeo of the year, and that is something so special. Right here, let's ride Miami, Texas. Yes! Oh, we look good. The talent from the Lone Star State. Oh, what? Well, we do have two of the finest pickup men in the business, but you all right, Braden? Take all your time. Folks, what about the young man from Miami, Texas? If you like this ride tonight, he can hear you. Thank you.
Well, he's up and he's walking. It looks to me like he took you pretty hard to hit right there. We do have our EMTs on hand, and if we need them, certainly we will use them. But having EMTs are kind of like having a gun in the pickup. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And we have a score coming in for that cowboy right there. And a good one it is. How about 71 points? 71 for that cowboy right there. You bet. All right, let's go to a little of the ranch bronc riding right here. Hot Pockets, Aaron Pullman, Ellenwood, Kansas. Look at this. Come on. They're going to ride them just like they do at the ranch. And if you like what you see right down there in front of you, oh, man. Wow, that right there looked like it hurt, but the cowboy's talking to the folks on the other side. Now, here's the deal for all of you along the fence line. If one of these horses happens to come over there and buck a cowboy off and he lands on your side of the fence, well, he's yours. You can keep him and take him home. So it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, that may be it for our bronc riding here so far. We're going to look down here. It appears as though we had some gentlemen that could not make it to the rodeo. Lots of people trying to get here to the McCracken show, but did not work. So I believe if you enjoyed the bronc riding, how about you give them a great big round of applause, for that is what we do right here.
Yes, indeed. We will roll on to the next man. Let's go now Randy, let's do big men's event and slam dunk contest. It's steer wrestling time.
He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. How y'all is? All right. Talk about them. There they go.
You bet. Two of our great flag bearers right there carrying two of our great sponsors, and that is Chambers Cattle Company and Brackney Construction. Thank you, ladies. What in the world do you have going on down here?
All right. Y'all heard of Big and Rich? Y'all heard of Big and Rich, right? Well, I'm little and broke.
Well,
Just kind of one of those deals, you know. I've been writing a lot of music lately. I wrote a song last night for my ex-wife. I'm going to call it If I'd Have Shot You When I Wanted To, I'd have been out by now. I can't stand that woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you our funny man for the weekend, one of the finest men you will ever find in this business, and he is here to make you laugh, and he will do it. His name is Gizmo McCracken. How about you give him a McCracken good time?
Hey, hey! Oh, I love it. You guys, every time you say McCracken, I say what?
Tom Littell, Elm Creek, Nebraska. We're going to be quick tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we recap now. He was 4.5, ladies and gentlemen. That's the good news. The bad news, he rode too soon.
Oh, no.
Randy will explain it to you. We've got to add to that. So,
Oh, man.
time coming in.
That's kind of like a speeding ticket, isn't it, Randy?
Yes, it is. 14 and 5.
I got a speeding ticket coming to town the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Where at?
Highway patrolman stopped me over here and he said, "Son, do you know why I stopped you?" I said, "Yes, sir, I do. Somebody stole my radar detector." He said he'd been waiting on me all morning. I told him I got there as fast as I could.
I understand completely. They're not very understanding around here.
I know it.
All right, as we get set, it'll be Bryce Patterson, East Colorado Cowboy, getting set. And I'll tell you, that 14-5 run is actually at the top of the pack in our steer wrestling. The steer wrestling event. Had a little trouble with our steers last night, these Cowboys did, but once again, that barrier is pulled tight and must allow the steer the head start. And the Centennial State Cowboy, Bryce Patterson, from East Colorado, is getting set to make his run for a big-time paycheck. And a beautiful buckle. We say thank you, Mr. Tom Listen.
He went that way.
Bryce off and gone. We are
Thanks for
way
coming.
down there. I'm talking rocket fuel right there. Folks, it's not going to take any more of your precious time. What do you say we pay him off a little bit of your love?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. It may be the heat out there, Gizmo, but everybody seems just a little quiet right here.
Yeah.
But I think once that sun goes down, as is normal in Kansas, things are going to heat up quite a little bit in this rodeo arena.
Yes, sir. Check it out. Hi, girls. Oh, there's some dandy girls here in McCracken, that's for sure.
You know it. And the way you're dressed, I'm pretty sure they could take some makeup tips from you.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you what, them girls right there, the Lord was having a good day when he put them together. They were not built on a Monday.
Let's go down to Lane Dobler. He's the man coming to us from Wichita, Kansas. Now, as you watch Lane back in here, one thing you don't see that often is a beautiful young lady as a hazer. That's the person that keeps that steer moving correctly down the pin. Too far to the right, well, you're going to come off there and not catch. Too far to the left, going to run them under your horse.
Man.
Unfortunately, did not work, but a good try right there. And you know what to do as they make their way out of the arena.
Bummer.
Kyle Hash going to be coming up next. He's from Woodward, Oklahoma. Gizmo, you told me earlier this was your first time to McCracken.
Yes, sir. You know what I've been doing?
What have you been doing?
I've been going down to the nursing home and playing and singing my songs to the folks down at the nursing home.
Well, that is super nice of you.
Yeah, I was in there the other day singing to a feller, and I told him, I said, "Buddy, it's time for me to go now, but I'll see you next week, and I hope you get better." He looked me right square in the eye and said, "I hope you do too."
Well, wishes come true, that's for sure. We're going to go to Kyle Hash, Woodward, Oklahoma, getting ready to go. We talked about that cowgirl that's hazing for a lot of these cowboys. It's a tough job to get that done, and it's a thankless job. You're either the hero or you're not. But right now, I will tell you that any catch with a good qualified run, no barriers, means that we're going to have a fast time. We're going to have a leaderboard change. We get out good here. The cattle are running left. The farther they run, the harder they go. And that cowboy is going to take another no time. So, amazingly enough, in the rodeo here tonight, that 14-5 is still sitting at the top of the leaderboard with 1 man left to go. This is the number 22 man in the standings, Ryan Cox, and he comes to us from North Platte, Nebraska. Nebraska boy.
That's right. Sand Hill State, Cornhusker State. Tell you what, you live in Nebraska, you just got to be tough.
Yeah.
Here's a tough man right here, many-time qualifier. Nebraska State Rodeo Finals. This rodeo, the KPRA, the Kansas Professional Rodeo Association, the top cowboys and cowgirls looking for their finals in Dodge City, Kansas, September 29th through August the 1st, I believe, or October the 1st. Once again at Dodge City. Calf scrambling will be taking place right after this run. Not yet, kids.
All right.
Hang on.
I don't think, fellas.
12 years and younger. They getting set.
Don't let me bother you. Just keep riding around.
We watch Ryan Cox from North Platte back deep in the box. Come on, y'all. Nods his head. We need your help on a Friday night with a man from North Platte.
Good night, Irene. Thanks for coming.
It looks like a shutout so far, but we did have that one time tonight. So, folks, what about it? You got to give them a little bit of your hospitality. Cheers. Put it on the 14-5. You've seen it take place at the hotel from Elm Creek, Nebraska. That is the steer restaurant, and that's how it shapes up.
Ruby.
All right, well, hey, we're going to ask all you kids, anybody that wants to be in the calf scramble. Wait a minute, Gizmo, I don't think
What?
you can be in the calf scramble dressed like that.
I'm leading the calf scramble.
Oh, you're leading it, okay. Just want to make sure we're all clear. All you kids, anybody that wants to get in the calf scramble, make your way over to the arena gate. Come on in, climb over the fence, climb under the fence. Do whatever you need to do, but get out here as we have got an all-expense trip to Ellis if you are the winner.
All right. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Was it 12 years old and under? Come right on out here, fellas, cowgirls, cowboys, everybody. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You're the next contestant on How Dirty Can I Get My Britches? Man, oh man, I've been sitting out there watching all these folks come in. Everybody came in here with a handful of kids. How y'all doing? All right. Line up right across here. Shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, cheek to cheek.
Hey, hey, hey.
Line up, line up. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Holy moly, look at all these kids, Gizmo.
Well, I went downtown today and there's not a whole lot of shopping to do, so I guess that's what you do around here. All right. Good looking bunch of youngins. Come on, come on, come on. If you're not almost here, you're not going to make it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. All right, can y'all hear me? I said, can you hear me? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn out, I think, 3 calves. The calves have ribbons on their tail. We do not need ears, lips, eyelashes, ear tags, anything like that. We need the ribbon off their tail. The first 3 people back to me with a ribbon gets a prize from that man standing right there in the red shirt. Are you ready? Thank you. Any questions? Great. Are you ready, boys? Cut them loose. Go! All right, all right. Man, wouldn't it be nice to get them to move that fast when it comes time to clean up their room? Bring me the ribbon! Hey, she got it, she got it! We got 2 gone and 1 still on. Come on over here, guys. All right, all right. Gift cards to Wendy's is what you're winning. What's your name, honey? Cadence. There you go. Gift card to Wendy's. We got another gift card to Wendy's. What's your name, buddy? Who? Ren Gala, there you go, buddy. And we got another one coming. All right, 2 women, 1 guy. Is there any ladies in this house? All right, honey, have they named you yet? What's your name? Ivana, gift card to Wendy's right there. Everybody outside. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hurry, 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 outside.
Oh, yes. What about a round of applause for all of your own right there, folks? Thank you to Gary Barnes right there. And thank you to Wendy for keeping her Western Heritage alive with the youngsters. Indeed.
All right, all right. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Outside, outside. Mom and Dad, if you got up and moved around during that process, return to your original seat. Because if you don't want the little rascal, what in the world makes you think we do?
That's exactly.
You brought one home, take one with you. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That's handy. He's just holding the gate open over there for him to climb through the fence. So I keep that in mind when it comes bull riding time. I wouldn't be sitting along in there.
We've still got one in the arena right there.
All right.
Right behind you, he's finding his way out. His little brother's waving him over.
Yeah,
They just opened that hole up. I hope them bulls ain't looking at them holes right there. That looks too easy to get through to me. I don't know.
Oh, I love this kind of stuff.
We're going to go to the breakaway roping. And as we open the gate for some sponsor flags, we're going to bring them rolling in. And we're going to say thank you to Morgan Brothers Construction and Vanderbilt. Thank you so very much for all that you do. Remember, folks, when you're out doing business, do business with those that take care of us here at the McCracken Rodeo. 15-time rodeo of the year. Breakaway roping last night in the slack. We had a 3-flat, a 3-2, and a pair of 3-3s. Tonight we have got, I believe, 10 girls. We start with Shelby Weeder. Goodwell, Oklahoma is where we're headed, and it's going to be fast. Here's what you're going to see. They're putting the back in that right-hand box. Pull that barrier rope across in front of them. They'll shake their face. They're going to come riding out, rope that calf around the neck, stop their horse, and a little white flag is going to come flying off. Once it does, that'll signify the run is over. You can help them out once they can. Whoa! Easy now. Whoa! I'm going to tell you what, between the Queens and the breakaway riders, we have had some bronc riding exhibitions. Heads up behind you right there. Well, they tell me the Cowgirl's the assistant coach at Panhandle State. I don't believe I'd be showing my students that particular ride. However, I'm going to mark you a 63 for the try that you did give it. How about a nice round of applause for Shelby Weeder?
Yeah, you know, Goodwell, Oklahoma's named Saddle Bronc Capital of the world, but that's not what we look for right there. She's all right. She's a good lady, and we wish her well. Go to Peyton Mincer, Ensign, Kansas Cowgirl, many-time qualifier for the Kansas Professional Rodeo Association Finals right here back in the box. Now, once again, Randy alluded to it, 3-flat last night, a 3-2 and a pair of 3-3. So that's what the Cowgirls have on their mind, and that's what they're shooting for. Fast and furious, let's watch the Cowgirl. Yes, ma'am, Peyton Mincer tonight. We'll slide her in there at 4.1. That'll be 5th place right now. Nice run. 4-1 for Peyton. Rolling on as we get set. Let's go back to Kendrick, Kansas, and it'll be Caitlin Chestnut. Once again, folks, anything you see tonight, we want you to hoop, holler, make all the noise you want to. Feel free. Made your price for admission. Anything you don't like, do it as well. Let your hair down and have a good time. As Cowgirl, Caitlin Chestnut, you see them back deep in that box. They want that calf to be looking just right. They're going to push it. They know they cannot afford to break that barrier. That 10-second will be access to them that time. We're staring at the 3-flat right in the eyes. That is a smoking run, and it happened last night. A 3-2 and a pair of 3-3. Caitlin off and gone, sells it out now, makes it work. Well, we got good news once again. It's a 4-1. The bad news, she was speeding. We have to add 10 to that run. We hate to do it, but it is doing the rules. 14-1 will be the double time. Go ahead and power steel. You went for it.
All right, let's go down to Kaylin Eisman. Burlington, Kansas is where we call home for the Cowgirl. As you watch right here, we want to remember that everybody is trying to get to that ever elusive KPRA Finals. That's going to be in Dodge City. I believe they take the top 12 there, go back, try to become the KPRA state champion. You know, so many of our cowboys and cowgirls certainly have the ability to rodeo professionally, but they do have families, they have things that they have to take care of, responsibility, and so being able to go up and down the road over the course of the summer, as well as being crowned champion, is something they look forward to. We have some of the finest cowboys and cowgirls anywhere in any state right here with us tonight. Right now we're watching as the cowgirl, Kaylin Eisman, steps up trying to get it done. Got her good calf, see if she uses him. Oh, over the head and down around, does not drop over the nose. And so a nice round of applause will tell you all you need to know right there.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. All right, we're halfway through the pack of gals tonight, the ladies, I should say. Let's go to Erica Edmondson, Cimarron, Kansas cowgirl, number 9 in our standings right now. Great cowgirl, fixing back in the box, making her one run right here. One of the cowgirls and cowboys, we talked about it last night if you joined us, coming off that Cowboy Crimson. So 4th of July run, lots of rodeos they have attended. Are planning on still trying to qualify their respective association finals. Right there, yes ma'am, making it work. Smoking fast run. I like the run right there for Erica Edmondson. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. How about we have a new leader, 2 and 9. Yeah. Come on, y'all, 2 and 9. You got to give it up to her one more time. That's the top of the pack. That is a fast run. Good job, Erica.
Bud Light in the water.
All right, we're going to move down to Ricky Rodriguez, Woodward, Oklahoma. Sitting down at the bottom of the pack right here in the KPRA standings. Bud, a good rodeo here. Win this rodeo. Take home that coveted leather belt buckle. Take home some big-time money. That'll shoot you right to the top of the leaderboard at the end of the day. So let's see what Ricky can do. She is currently 30th in the standings, riding a good sorrel horse right here, quiet in that box. Pretty cowgirl knocks her head, and away we go. Starts slow, runs fast, pulls hard. Look at old Sorley stop. Yes, sir. That is the way you want to see it. And going to be a good run here. Going to be a 5 flat for Ricky Rodriguez. 5 flat.
As we get set, there's 4 more that remain in our breakaway roping. Let's go to the coach at Frank Phillips College, it's Kaylee Moyer, Border, Texas. Listening from your state, Randy, the Centennial State up in Colorado. Kaylee Moyer. Well, actually, let's go to Casty Blank, Murdoch, Kansas. All right, 3 that remain on this kid. Casty Blank, Murdoch, Kansas, and we watch her back in the box now. Remember, 2-9, 3 flat, 3 2. That's how fast and furious it is. We can do it right here. Come on there, take a run, cowgirl. Yes. Well, we look down and we see it's 2 and 6. That's the good news. Bad news once again. We rode too soon. Doggone it. Yes, indeed. We got to add 10, and we're sorry. So 12 and 6 in total time. What do we do for a cowgirl with a broken heart here tonight? Applause. Thank you.
We're going to move down to Tori Coons, Milan, Kansas coming up. 2 girls left that can change it all for us. And as you watch the cowgirls back in right here, you know, we talked about that barrier rope just a little bit, but here's what happens. They pull that barrier across in front of them. Each and every time we get in those rope and chutes, we'll use that. It's attached to the side of that rope and chute with a pin. That pin is attached to the animal that comes out with a neck rope. As he leaves and reaches the prescribed length, pulls that pin, and then it's free to go. But if you come across there too soon, you leave that 9-inch tail laying on the ground. That shows that the barrier has been broken, and that is where you get that +10. We don't want to see any of that. We've seen enough of it tonight. Let's go to Tori Coons as she is the cowgirl trying to get it done right now. You bet. Good little set of clams from McCracken Rodeo Company. How about this? Looking good, looking good. And we look to the back end. Looks like we are 4 flat clean. And we go to 1 more. Freedom, Oklahoma cowgirl. This is Megan Swayze.
That's right. The cowgirl, Megan Swayze, has actually been a champ here before, so she knows this arena, been here many times. And she is a many-time qualifier for the finals in the Kansas Professional Rodeo Association. Final cowgirl, we like to end it on a sweet note. Let's do it tonight with the cowgirl from Freedom, Oklahoma. We are rocking through performance number 1 of 2. Remember, tomorrow night, same time right here. Gates will open at 5, mutton busting at 6:30. Kurt, you want to eat mutton busting? Final cowgirl, we're going to, oh, the loop did not fall. Folks, she went for it tonight. I want you to pay her off. And a round of applause, a collective round of applause for all of our breakaway ropers tonight. You've seen it happen, though. That 2-9 run from Erica Edmondson to the top of the leaderboard in our breakaway roping. What about it, folks? Did you enjoy it? Thank you.
You bet. Hey, as we get ready to start our next event, I do want to let everybody know we need to see Garrett Arnold and Wyatt Vick. Garrett Arnold, Wyatt Vick to the Secretary's office. You know, as we clean everything out, we got to remind everybody that as we have this rodeo tonight, it's paramount that we keep the arena clear and quiet right there against the fence. Lots of things that can happen, lots of things that can go wrong. And so we want to make sure that always we have the utmost safety in the forefront. Because without safety, of course, you can have nothing. We can always have accidents. I look and I see that those wires along the arena stretch. We could get a steer out. Any number of things could happen. But that'll be something that we will stress over the course of the night. Now, as you look down the rodeo arena right here, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to see that there is some cowboys gathering some calves down there. And, well, there is nothing like a good cattle drive. And, well, we have the very best cowboys and the very best cowgirls. Right now, we are simply trying to get these good calves headed this way. And I think that if we're going to do this, we probably need the appropriate music for a great cattle drive. So as you watch right here, the sun sets in the west. Is there anything more iconic than the sun setting in the west? A set of cattle being herded into the open so that they can be driven to the far end of the arena. Great cowboys, great cowgirls. The way that we do things in the west is still alive. And you see right there a matching set of fine calves. And look at the stealth and at the ability and the ninja-like reflexes, cowboys and cowgirls who bring them down here to us. I'm talking about flawless work. You want to be smooth. You want to be easy. You want to be right. And the only way you can do that is to go slow and make it look good. These guys and girls make it look good, and that's what the cowboy way of life and cowboys are all about. So if you would, while you have just a moment, how about a nice round of applause for all the help in the arena here tonight. Well, as we talked about, and to get the arena clear, you know, safety is always an issue, and there's something that we want to stress. Please, we need no stragglers, no help, no, excuse me, ma'am, I was just stressing the fact that there should be nobody in the arena as we have a lot of heat index out there. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. And, ma'am, could you please maybe turn around and start back towards the end of the arena? Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am? Ma'am? What it was, you know what, we've got some EMT and we've got some ambulance on hand, and we may need them. Ma'am, are you, oh my gosh, just exactly what I was afraid of. Get that ambulance in here, hurry, get that ambulance in here. We have got a woman down. Folks, please do not be alarmed. These are trained professionals. Everything will be fine. Please do not panic. We have both security and an ambulance on hand. And right now, we've got the ambulance here. Thank goodness. We are so good and so happy to see a good crew here. My goodness. I cannot tell you, ladies and gentlemen, how lucky.
Hello. Hey, you call for an ambulance?
I did. We're glad to see you.
Far out, is this what you're needing?
Yes, sir.
Groovy. Help me out here, buddy. This is super right here, man. This is super.
That young lady has got some issues right there.
Yeah. Okay, hey, I'll tell you what, buddy. We really appreciate the business. Shut the door, would you, pardon? We appreciate the business. It's been a little slow, you know what I mean?
I can see that.
Not been a whole lot going on around McCracken here, you know? Okay, grab a hold of her head there, would you? All right. Did you see what happened to her?
She just was walking along and she just fell down. She just passed out.
Passed out on you, huh?
Yeah, can you put her on that gurney? Hey, whoa. Handle her easy. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, right here. Okay, now let's lift her up. Lift her up. Okay, that'll work.
Gee, okay. Are you guys certified to be in here?
Are we who?
Certified.
Yeah, I've had my driver for a long time now, yeah. Hey, you know what, Randy? You just never can tell where some of these old gals have been, you know what I mean?
Are you kidding me? Are those welding gloves?
Yeah, you got anything any heavier? You know, I mean, this close to Wichita, you never know. Okay, let's get her turned over here right quick. I'll get her rolled over. Roll over, dear. I'll get her rolled over here. Okay, there you go.
Be easy with that patient now. We don't even know what's wrong with her. She could have some neck problems. She could have back. What are you doing?
We'll check her out here right quick.
No. Wait a minute. That is not how you use that. That is not how you get things going.
What?
That is not how you use that. That doesn't get things going like we need.
Sure gets things going around my house. What do you use?
I use a rotor-rooter.
I don't think she'd appreciate that very much. So what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking that probably you ought to try a stethoscope. A stethoscope.
I don't have any stepchildren.
A stethoscope.
Oh, you mean this thing hanging on my coat?
That thing right there, that's what most EMTs use.
I was wondering what that was. That makes a heck of a noise in the dryer. So what do you do with it?
Spread it open and put those in your ears.
And do what?
Put those in your ears.
And do what?
Stick them in your ears.
Stick them in your ear, big boy.
No, stick them in your ears. So you
don't make me
stick
come
them
up
in your
there. Okay, I got them in there. Okay, now what?
Now, you're going to reach down there and listen.
I see your little mouth moving, but I can't hear you. I got these seals jammed in my ears.
Listen to her heart.
What do you do with this?
Put it on her heart.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
I just said it. What?
That woman's got terrible carburetor trouble. Man, I can smell gas really bad, dude. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Hey, I'll tell you what. This is a lot worse than I first
I think you're trying to say anticipated.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's worse than I anticipated, so I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to go ahead and call ahead to the horse pistol.
The hospital?
Yeah. I can call them too. I have unlimited minutes. But I'll find out what we need to do. Hang on just a sec. Hey, buddy, would you mind just kind of rolling her over for me while I make this important call? Okay, you got the number to 911?
Come on. 9-1-1.
I done pushed the 1.
Push the 1 again.
I don't have a 1 again.
1 again.
I just got the 1.
1 again.
I don't have another 1.
The 1.
I just pushed the 1.
Push the 1.
Yeah, hello. I need to talk to William Shacknacker. Yeah. I'm out here in McCracken, Kansas. Here, got this lady here. Ah! What are you doing, you big devil? Oh, great. Oh, gee. Oh, man. Oh, gee, look at this. I finally get a suspect, and look how he treats her.
Are you sure that you guys are qualified for this?
What?
Are you sure you're qualified?
Best I can tell, yeah. Okay, dear. Okay, get her up here. Okay, hung up. Oh, gee. Holy cow.
Be careful with
her.
her.
Go hold on with the other. There you go.
You could hurt her back. You could hurt her neck. Be easy.
I'll get her. Okay. Holy cow, what a cow, what a cow.
Hey.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Okay.
That is not how you treat a patient.
I'm trying to be patient, you know what I mean? Okay, where were we?
Well, you were on the hospital.
Oh, yeah. They said I need to give her a distant anesthesia.
You mean a local anesthetic?
I don't know. She's from around here. Oh, I'll get her right here.
Oh, my gosh.
Down, dude. Down. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. What do you got there? That looks like fireworks.
This right here is my distant anesthesia applicator.
Local anesthesia.
Yeah, whatever.
What are you going to give her?
I got a miracle drug here.
A miracle drug.
And I don't know for sure what it's supposed to do, but it says right here on the label that it is a cross between birth control pills and LSD. So now, Randy, the best I can tell, the young lady will be able to take a trip without the children.
How much of that are you going to give her?
All of it.
No, I don't think you should do that. She's a small girl. She can't use that much of it.
Okay.
Whoa.
What?
Give it real slow.
Do what?
Slow.
Please.
Slow. Inject slow.
Well, you need to say that faster. Oh, great.
Oh, we're going
Well,
to be
she's
in
a tough little hide, I'm telling you.
Hey.
Woo. Around. Oh, man. I don't think it's no big deal about that.
I think you injected the wrong person at this point right there.
I'll tell you what, let's do.
How about let's get her in an ambulance, get her out of here. We're talking
That's a good
about all these
idea.
things. Oh, my gosh.
We'll finish her up outside right here.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
We're going to put her in feet first, Randy.
Well, why are you going to do that?
That way she'll get there before we do.
Oh, my gosh. You
All
guys
right,
thought of
over here.
everything.
I'll get her started on a PV here right away.
You mean an IV?
A what?
An IV.
You need one too?
No.
Oh, great. Oh, gee.
Oh, you have worked your assistant over tonight. What is up with that?
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark, buddy. You aren't having a very good night, are you? Why don't you go ahead and clear the gate? I'll catch them together up here. Okay. All right. Tell everybody, get all the stoplights in town on green. I'm going through, buddy. I'm going through.
We're headed to the hospital, ladies.
Thanks for the
and gentlemen.
call.
Hey,
All
thank
righty
you
now.
for
Oh,
your
don't
help
touch
out
that.
there.
Don't touch that, buddy.
Now,
Oh, gee.
well, I'd like to say that we're lucky and happy to have him on hand, but I'm not sure that she's in the best of hands. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Mr. Gizmo McCracken? Oh my, you talk about a man that is hard to beat. All I can say is I hope I never get hurt and have to wear that ambulance in this arena.
I mean to tell you, let's make the switch, Randy. Let's do it right now. Let's do some tie-down roping as our sponsor flags are inside the arena. We say thank you to Anderson's Home Improvement, also with BP Textiles right there. You're set to go to tie-down roping. We'll set the scene for you. Last night, if you joined us at our rodeo slack, Jerome Schneeberger, man, the Giants Movement National Finals Rodeo, set the scene at 9-1. Tonight, Garrett Arnold from Strasburg, Colorado, will be our first player. Now, once again, in the tie-down roping, lots of variables, lots of combinations. And then the tie-down roping, we'll tell you now, these guys have took this event to a different level. These guys are quick, they're fast, the horses they ride are their best friends. Sometimes they can be their worst enemy. But we see some smoking times. We watched it take place last night, 9-1, 9-3, and 9-7. Garrett Arnold from Strasburg, Colorado, the man back into the box to make his one ring out here tonight. We want him making a good one indeed. Watch him as they got that big string. Once again, they'll allow the calf to head start. This kind of beautiful quarter horse they ride. Run down the rope, flank the calf to the ground. And then we call it the T-bone cross to tie any 3 legs. And they do it quick, folks. Right here, the man from Strasburg, swing and a miss. Cut. Folks, once again, I know we sound like broken records, but would you do me a favor? As he departs your beautiful ranch, the Jack Wilson Mustang Arena, give him a round of applause. Thank you. As we roll on, we'll do so. Let's go to White Vic, Hugo, Colorado. Number one, the talent's right here. The Centennial Stages, we got a few of them tonight, about 5 in our program, and we watched a few tonight, last night, a bunch actually, and tomorrow night a whole different pack of them. White Vic, Hugo, Colorado. Now the Cowgirls and Cowboys, once again we talked about it, KPRA finals. You see them at, not only that, this has been co-sanctioned with the Central Plains Rodeo Association, the Nebraska State Rodeo Station, and I believe the WQRA as well. So, you see them from all over and at all levels, high school, talent, junior high, even the amateurs and even in the professionals. White Vic, Hugo, Colorado, get set. It's to make the run, there we go. We run down the arena now, watch him. They want to keep him on their feet, and that's just what he did. Now watch the cross right here. Makes the time. That's how it's done. Help him, folks. As he does it right there. Now you watch as he gets on his horse. Right there, he rides forward. And once again, that countdown takes place 6 long seconds. It looks like we're good. It feels good in the barrier. Well, we're going to put him in there tonight at 14-7. 14-7 for White Vic.
All right. Groovy, groovy. How y'all is?
Well, we're good. What do we got going on down here?
Oh, man, I just got back from my second honeymoon.
Really? Where'd you go?
Oh, that's not really important. You know, that's kind of like chewing a piece of gum you've already chewed, you know what I mean?
Did you take your wife with you?
Most of the time, yeah, I take her everywhere I go.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I don't want to have to kiss her goodbye. You've seen her.
I wouldn't mind kissing her goodbye, just saying. Let's go down to a good cowboy by the name of Zane Edmondson. Top hand in and out of the arena. Guy takes care of lots of cattle. He team ropes. He tie down ropes. He's from Cimarron, Kansas. Rides good buckskin horse. Steps off, comes to him. Look at this. How about it? This cowboy doing a great job. Calf a little bit wild right here. The horse not helping him all that much. Big Zane Edmondson lays down here, 2 wraps in the hooey, puts his hands in the air, and we'll find out if it's going to be enough. I think we're going to have a little trouble.
Bummer.
So the cowboys are going to step aboard, ride forward, and as we talked about, put a little slack in that rope. You heard our clock down there earlier. And he's got to stay tied for 6 seconds. So we'll find out if we get it done right here. Calf's going to struggle a little bit. We're going to be a time of 16-5. Hey, you know, I see it, Gizmo down at that broom sweeping along. I hope you do chores at the house like that.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you make you a place to stand?
I don't want to get my shoes dirty.
I can see that's a nice set of shoes. Do you wear those shoes when you participate in the rodeo? I see you got a buckle on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you about that. That's wow, man. I'll say, just check it out. He's right out there in a little stringy box there.
All right. Meanwhile, we're going to get set to go to Kyle Hash. Man, getting set. We watched him in our steer wrestling earlier.
Right.
Buffalo, Oklahoma. Back in. Got all around talent right here from Buffalo, Oklahoma.
Buffalo. He's from Buffalo.
Yes, sir. You see them speaks in the box, and they want that cat to be standing, their horse to be standing just right. They provide their own transportation, pay their own entry fees. Just what they get accomplished here tonight. No big time contract like in the NFL, basketball, none of that.
And
DRY. Come on, we got us a runner. We're a little bit late. We're running rope at the end zone down there. Flips him around now. He's going to have to hurry with the tie on the ground. You can help him if you want to, folks. Feel free to make all the noise for the Buffalo, Oklahoma man. They make the perfect run. They make the perfect run in their heads before the rodeo. And that's not probably what they had on their mind. They did to qualify tonight. So that 6 seconds takes place. We'll put him in there at 20.2 for Kyle. 22.
So,
Gizmo.
you like the belt buckle, huh?
Buckle, yeah.
I do like that buckle.
I won this here buckle, ladies and gentlemen, at Cheyenne, Wyoming, at the daddy of them all, right there.
Are you kidding me?
No, I won it in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Well, what event?
Huh?
What event?
Event.
What event?
Oh, I wasn't in no event. I popped 2 out of 3 balloons, and that's what the guy gave me right there.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here.
If I'd have had $1.50, I could have went for the unicorn up in the corner, but my wife wanted a snow cone.
I got you. Hey, I did notice a second ago on that last run you were directing traffic. That was a very good job down there.
I'm trying to help all I can, buddy. Trying to help all. That's what I'm here for, is to help.
Perfect. We can count on you.
We're just problem-solving people, aren't we?
That's right.
Yes.
Adapt and overcome. Kind of like the Marines. Let's go to Nick Becker, Garden City, Kansas, the number 12 man in the KPRA, the final man in the tie-down roping. Tie-down ropers, we are going to be done here. Breakaway ropers, well, we're going to be ready for you in just a little bit.
Hit me with the digits, Arsenio. Hit me with the digits.
So we're going to look down here. We've got an issue at the gate, looks like.
What?
And we've got some issues. The girl's trying to tell us what we've got. Looks like we tore the barrier around, and that means we've got a time coming in, ladies, of going to be an 11 and 7, and our judges down there talking. They're not sure what to do when the entire barrier comes with them. He's clean. So 11-7 clean, and he's going to owe him a new barrier. So Nick Becker, whenever you pick a check up, if you get one, you're going to have to pay for a barrier. Just giving you a heads up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it, how about a nice round of applause for all the tie-down ropers this evening?
All right, all right. Ruby. So you married?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to somebody.
I am not married.
You're not married?
No, sir.
You're not married?
I am not married.
You are not married?
No.
Tell me what it's like.
Peaceful.
Oh, man. I got married because I was tired of finishing my own sentences. Oh, I tell you what. And we're cattle driving again.
Well, as they make the transition, we're going to shuffle some livestock, and we are going to ask you a simple question. As they do that, take all the time necessary. I want to know if you're having a good time here Friday night. Let us hear you. Are you? Yes.
All right,
We
all right.
enjoy your kind of enthusiasm and your applaud. I tell you what, just another simple question for you. As they get those calves to the far end, are you ready fit or ready for saddle bronc riding? Right?
Ruby.
Right on.
So you like my cowboy outfit?
I do. I was just about to ask you where you got that nice chaps, I think they call them.
You know what kind of hide that is?
I do not.
You don't know what kind of hide that is?
Pretty nice, whatever it is.
Siamese kitty cat. Took 17 of them to make the entire outfit.
I bet they love you at the shelter, don't they?
Here comes the flags right there. We say thank you to the folks at Diamonds Our Jewelry and Jettisack Funeral Home. Well, actually, I told you we was going to saddle bronc riding. We got a little unfinished business, Brandy. We got one of our ranch bronc riders that was here, so that's what we're going to do.
Stay on, honey, stay on.
Whoa, a little trouble down here. You know, the whole night has been wrought with confusion for our cowgirls.
I'm not sure, but I'll go out on a limb here and say that maybe somebody should have tightened the saddle.
You are observant.
I tell you, I don't know if it's...
As well as being a man who's well-rounded and helpful in the arena, you are extremely observant. I'm impressed with that.
All right. Yeah, you got to tie them. It's kind of like your shoes. You got to tie them up a little bit,
All right, folks. Grant Glasser, Ellsworth, Kansas, and the horse stacked out. Our ranch bronc ride right here. It's going to take place. We're going to add a little bit of this out, so we're going to bring it back. This is the ranch bronc ride before we go to the saddle ride.
All right.
We need a qualified ride as we've had a shutout so far, all right? When that chute gate cracks, I want you to come alive. Make all the noise you want now, folks. The louder you get, the better the book and the better the Cowboys will ride for you here on Friday night. Where's my rowdy section out here in McCracken, Kansas? There you go. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Backed out. Yeah. Looks good. Well, he contracts for 8, and that's just what the man did for you.
Yowza! Wow. That barrel cutter you're being.
I mean to tell you, folks, I want to tell you what. That is a great cowboy right there and a great horse. And how about his effort here tonight for you in McCracken, Kansas, huh?
Wow.
Grant Glasser, Ellsworth, Kansas.
All right. What a guy.
His rowdy section is with us.
I don't know if he sings or not, but I bet he just lifted his voice a couple octaves.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure that's the right song, but...
Well, listen to this, 72 points. There's your leader.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to clap. Just think about how many mosquitoes you're killing.
They're thick here, too, that's for sure.
Oh, man.
And big.
I don't understand how come Noah didn't kill them 2 mosquitoes when he had a shot.
You'd think that's been the job, right?
All he had to do was go, God bless you, I'm sorry.
Would have been easy. We'd be much better. All right, they tell me we've got another ranch bronc rider coming in right here, Justin Wood from Sublet, Kansas, drawing a good horse from McCracken Rodeo Company, a horse they call Melba. This horse out here in the arena, they might have to rename her Lindsay Lohan.
No, I think that's a Hillary Clinton horse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he don't want to go to the pen.
Well, you're right there, probably. That is probably right.
Maybe it ought to, but... Okay, now shut the gate. Shut the gate.
Hey, that is our pickup, man.
I'm
Those
just
guys
trying to
are trained.
help professionals.
I'm just trying to help.
All right, we're going to go to the cowboy right here, and he is next. Justin Wood, he is coming out right down here, and coming out of our buck and shoots. We want to thank our buck and shoot sponsors, Brackney Construction and Supply, North Brothers Harvesting, Wild Bills, and here we go for the cowboy. Come on, get it done. Look at this. Ow!
Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, gee. Oh, look out. Oh, dear. Oh,
Heads up.
Oh, gee. If it wasn't for my athletic agility, that dude would have had me. I'm telling you.
You're like a ninja. That's what I was thinking. That looked more like a Honda. But hey, whatever.
I thought that fellow was going to get his hat, but he's going to make sure that he's okay because he works for him tomorrow.
All right, I think we're moving to the classic event of rodeo right here.
Groovy.
So we're going to go to the saddle bronc. First man's out is going to be Zane Smith. He is from Broken Bow, Nebraska. Currently number 3 in the standings for the KPRA. And he has drawn one of the good horses from our stock contractor, McCracken Rodeo Company, by the name of Stone Cold. Oh, Stone Cold. You know the word, Stone Cold, and this one right here will take you to the pay window. This is going to be the first saddle bronc ride of the night. They call it Classic Event of Rodeo, and if it's done right, boy, it'll be great watching. Done wrong, well, the cowboy's going to end up in a pile. Hopefully, we're going to get it done the right way, but these broncs sound to me like they are working cowboys over. So here's the issue. These horses know how to play mind games with these cowboys, and from time to time, they will work them over. So the horse comes out without a rider, and that shows you what it would have been right there.
Yeah, well,
that's a lot how I feel like about marriage right there. I'm pretty sure if I'd have gone on, it would have been great, but I've never done it.
yeah, I've been going to marriage counseling here lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it working for you?
Well, now I got 2 people that think I'm a jerk. And I'm paying both of them. I don't need that kind of aggravation.
All right, they tell me they're going to grant that cowboy a re-ride if he wants it. He'll have to let us know. It'll be horse number 180, and it'll be in the first section of bull riding. We're going to Will Gilliard right now, Goodwill, Oklahoma. In the pen right there are pickup men, 2 of the best that you'll find, trying to get that big horse out of the arena. Anybody in the mood to buy a horse, this one might sure be for sale right there. Yeah. You need one, don't you?
No, I'm doing fine.
Those guys are awesome. That's Yandy Yarbrough from Elk City, Oklahoma, and Aaron Levy from Sydney, Iowa.
Really?
Aaron Levy right there, he fought bulls here about 20 years ago.
Yeah. He's a good hand.
Not saying anything about his age, but he's a good guy.
Good hand. Good hand. Hey, did you boys go to college?
Well, I didn't.
I did in some way.
Closest thing I ever got to a 4.0 was my blood alcohol content.
There you go. That was last night. All right, here goes. Whoa! Well, look at this. Big wild get out right here.
Oh, yeah.
You talked about getting tapped out. Man, oh man, that's the way it's done. He can hear you now, Kansas. Hoy, hoy!
Doggy.
They call it the classic event because when you get tapped out and everything's right, that's how it looks.
That was pretty right there. That was
Front
pretty.
to back, a long stroke, and a good score comes in. Going to be a 75. 75 points for the Cowboys. How about that?
Well, that sets the scene in a nice, beautiful ride. Let's go to the number 2 man in our saddle bronc riding. We're talking about Tanner Hayes, Elkhart, Kansas. On the horse we call No Mistake. This is a rematch. This is a rematch taking place right here. He rode this horse earlier on in the season for an 82 score. He has won rodeos all over throughout the course. As we are down in our chute, we're looking.
Wow, baby.
No mistake.
Yeah.
Watch the cowboy, Tanner. Come on, buddy. Let's do it again. Oh, we're a little hopping tonight. What'd you think for the number 2 cowboy in Kansas tonight?
Whee.
Oh, gee. Well, as we look to our officials, Mr. Schronk and Mr. Lynn, they'll send it up here and let us know.
Somebody needs to tell the Cowboy that the little short guy and the big tall guy in the goofy hat are not the pickup men.
Yeah.
You guys will pick him up off the ground.
I handed him my wife's ride when he went. Oh, gee.
Oh, I seen you carrying that. I thought you knew my ex-wife, so that's why I didn't mention it.
Well,
Yeah.
tell you what, scores are in on that last ride. How about this? A 76 score new leader right there in your saddle. Holy, holy! And that does conclude, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of our saddle bronc riders here tonight? Now, we'll bring one. We've got a little unfinished business. We'll see that later on. But a collective round of applause for the saddle bronc riders here tonight, huh? Thank you.
You know, I've got to tell you that I've never been to this rodeo before, but what a rodeo they have. We had a gigantic slack last night. We had a great performance start this evening, and it's just going to get better and better. We're going to go to the open team roping, and it is tough. As we get ready, here comes some flags of our rodeo sponsors, and this is going to be a Wendy's and Steel Fabrication. We thank each and every one of our sponsors for all their help, and because of them, McCracken has been 15-time Rodeo of the Year in the KPRA. We talked about the team roping and how fast it could be. We suspect it's going to get wicked here tonight. 6-6 from last night is first. 8 flat is second. And 8-5 is what we're looking at in third place. Right now, we're watching 2 good cowboys. The number 11 and number 10 man as they come riding in. It's going to be Cole Remington, Hiawatha, Kansas, and Mitch Murray, Alma, Kansas. I hope I'm saying both of those names right. Pretty sure the Alma's right. Hiawatha, not too positive about. But as the guys get ready to ride in right here, here's what's going to happen. The header is a man on the left. He is going to start the run out. He is going to make sure that as he gets across that line, he doesn't break the barrier. Then he's going to rope him 1 of 3 ways. Slick around the horns, a half head, or by the neck. Pick him up, move him to the left, and the cowboy at the back end is going to roll around there and try to rope him a pair of feet. A double grab on the pipes means that the cowboy's going to have a clean run. If they slip a leg, it's going to be a +5. And, of course, if they don't catch him, it's going to be a no time. So lots of things can go right, lots of things can go wrong. But all we want to see right here tonight is the very best, and that's what we have. You folks can help us out. Anytime you see something you like, you don't be afraid to let them hear about it. Let's go right here to the first team. Going to be Remington and Murray. They are up now. Look at this. Good set of cows right here. Steers. Oh, the cowboy takes him a shot. And not going to work. Going to be no time as we go to Gaillard and Thumbard. Will Gaillard from Goodwell, Oklahoma. Colt Humbard, he is from Goodwell as well. So they made the trip up here to McCracken, as have so many. You know, we talk about this being the 15-time KPRA Rodeo of the Year. The high purse rodeo. That means it's got a lot of added money. And I think in the rough stock events, they add about $1,000. And in all the timed events, about $600. And that is a lot of money when you think about what these cowboys and cowgirls do over the course of their rodeo career. Gaillard and Humbard coming up. They're backed in right here. We talked about these steers from McCoy Rodeo Company. Solid set of black Coriani steers. And as they get ready to head that way, I want you to think about what it takes to get this done. 2 men, 2 horses, and a steer, along with 2 ropes. And yet again, we step up and we fall down with a no time right there.
All right, as we get set, let's go to the number 1 team in the tandem, I should say, in the KPRA standings right now. Nick Becker, head side, Toby Mincer on the heel.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a vehicle with Kansas tag 963EUG, it is parked in a driveway and needs to be moved. If you can't move it, we have a friendly tow truck driver on the way that will be happy to help you with that. Unfortunately, may cost you more than you want to spend. Sorry about that, Brian. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, that is so true. Thank you, folks. We encourage you to do that as quick as possible. As Nick Becker, Toby Mincer, the number 1 Cowboys in the standings. They've been on fire. We'll tell you once again, 6.6 last night, 8 flat and 8-5. But during the time, they're open team roping. It's what these guys have on the mind. Once again, they envision that perfect run for the rodeo, going to the rodeo. And it doesn't always happen, but tonight we look for the pair that has set them on fire all year long. Nick Becker on the head side. Mr. Mincer will clean it up on the back. Off and gone now. That looks good. We're hooked and good on the bed. A pair at the back. Come on, y'all. They're on fire again tonight. Well, listen to this. We'll slide them in there. How about 7-1? That's second place. That's good stuff. Nice run, guys. 7-1 for Nick and Toby.
You bet. Going to be the fastest run of the night so far. Let's go down to the next team. Team, respectively, quite a ways down there in the standings, but a good run could certainly help them here tonight. Let's go to Robert Olson from Coldwater, Kansas, and Kyle Hash from Woodward, Oklahoma. We're about halfway through our team roping event. This is the open team roping, and it means it's open to the world. Doesn't matter if you've been to the National Finals Rodeo or if you have just locally jackpotted. Does not matter. Pay your entry fee, step up, and try to get you some. And that's just exactly what Olson and Hash are going to try to get done. All right, best of luck to you, gentlemen. Headers ride a big, pretty gray horse right here. And the heel man, well, he's on the good bay. As you watch these horses, remember that 90% of the cowboys and cowgirls ride the American quarter horse. And they do so as they are the most versatile for what we do. Riding, sliding, running, and stopping, that's what it's all about. If you want to get it done, you get it done on an American quarter horse. You know, these guys travel up and down the road, trucks and trailers, lots of money spent on these horses and fuel. They are no guaranteed contracts, so what we need is a catch just like that. How about it? You bet. So going to be a good run here. Not going to put them right there at the top of the money board, but a 10-7 for tonight will certainly set them up. Let's go to Sam States, Logan, Kansas, Tyler Esslinger, Norton, Kansas. You know, we talk about, ladies and gentlemen, the men and women who travel up and down this road. You know, one of the folks that helps me get up and down the road is Fresh Rides, Inc. out of Colorado. Looking for a good trailer or truck? Check out our friends at Fresh Rides, Inc. Right now, we're going to Sam States and Tyler Esslinger. All right, so far, 7-1, the fastest time tonight. Going to be 7 flat if you want to move to second place. Going to need to be 6-5 if you want to step up there to that first place spot. It can be done. How fast can it be in the team roping? Well, the current world record sets at 3-3, but you're going to have the perfect storm to make that happen. Cowboy on the big dun horse grabs him a front end. Here comes old Gray taking a shot. Yes, sir. Oh, got to get her pinched off. Does not work right there. Going to be a no time for the good team. All right, Kreitzer and Kreitzer out. We go down to the next team.
That's right. It's going to be Wade Kreitzer and Kyan Kreitzer. All right. And meanwhile, we'll roll on. Looking down on our sheets now. Austin Carter. On that side, Chance Remington, Solomon, Kansas, and Chapman, Kansas. As we got two more that remain here tonight in our open team roping. Once again, Randy talked about it. Got to be that 6 and 6 is the top of the pack of that to get the first place run. 6 and 6. We're in there at 7 and 1, and we've got 8 flat and 5. Rolling through a beautiful performance, number one, and I tell you what, talked about all the money that's up for grabs. And once again, I say thank you to Mr. Bob Listen. Those beautiful buckles, and if you've not seen them, get that souvenir program. And I tell you what, that's where you see all your great sponsors. I encourage you to do so. Over 89 pages, and we certainly tip our hats to them. Great stuff, great sponsors. They go above and beyond. That beautiful buckle is so unique, and it's got a picture of it. Watch for now, Austin Carter and Chance Remington will swing and miss the head side. You hold the Hill and Power in your hands, folks. What do you say if we put it on the Cowboys from your state tonight? As we go to the final team in our open team roping, it'll be Ryan Cox and Tony O'Neill. North Platte, Nebraska, along with Brewster, Kansas. All right. So once again, we talked about it earlier on. We like to take a little sweet note. Perhaps here, Ryan and Tony can make a quick run. Make your way over to our concession stand. We certainly applaud them. They do great stuff over there. Good eat, good drink, anything you want. They certainly work hard. We appreciate and give our just all to them. Thank you, Miss Brenda, and all the crew over there. Get you one of those T-shirts as well. Geraldine Stolz and Dr. Tooth is one you can talk to. Excuse me. She will get you the T-shirt over at the ticket office right there. Good stuff in the new models every year. Ryan and Tony, our final team in the open team roping here tonight, as they are getting set down in that box. Off and gone right here. Nebraska's the head, Kansas the heels. Selling it out now. Let's look for a pair. Oh, we slipped one. It'll be a 5-second penalty. Well, 8 flat run plus the 5 in the field. Well, Solomon at 13 flat total time tonight. So as we recap and look back, it is the number 1 team, Nick Becker and Toby Minter. That is the pastime of tonight with that 7-1 run. If you enjoyed it, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our open team ropers here tonight.
You bet. As we go from the open team roping to the 40-40 team roping, we are ready to go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the 40-40 team roping to be started, but our flags, thank you to those cowgirls, McAllister Construction, Midland Marketing, for their hard work and sponsorship and support of this great show. Ray Holzmeister, Oakley, Kansas. Wade Taylor, Oakley, Kansas, 17th and 16th respectively. They're looking at a 7-2, 8-1, 8-3 with the top 3 times from last night. Now, the 40-40 team roping, as the name implies, that's what it's all about. 2 men over 40 or a woman. And sort of like the mixed team roping, they're going to step up. We've got 2 runs right here. Ray Holzmeister, Oakley, Kansas. Wade Taylor from Oakley as well will be the first team to run. Try to beat that 7.2. Once we get done here, ladies and gentlemen, we have got our first section of bull riding. And I know that you're excited about that. But let's not take away from the men and women right here. So Oakley, Kansas, as the sun sets in the west, it starts to cool down. A beautiful sunset there. We hope that you're having as good a time as we are. I want to say thank you to the unsung heroes in the back that work so hard to keep everything working. Right now, the Cowboys got him a catch. Reaches down right here. That's how you do it. And a nice move by the good Cowboys. And it's going to be an 8-3. Going to move them about to the 3rd place spot unofficially. But we go down to cowgirl that I haven't seen in a long time. She was up earlier in the breakaway roping. Awful good cowgirl right here. Megan Swayze. She's as handy as she is pretty. She's from Freedom, Oklahoma. Carl Mosshart's going to be up. Protection, Kansas. So as you watch this good team go, think about this. All they've got to do is be 7-1. We know that Megan on the front end certainly has the ability to reach a long way. Carl Mosshart, he'll go off on one like a NASA space shuttle launch. You bend him, he'll buy him right there. So let's watch as the Cowboy and the Cowgirl team step up for what is the final run of the 40-40 here in this performance. Megan reaches out, riding a good roan horse, you bet. Brings him around to the left. Here comes the Cowboy, pair of roans. We swing a pair. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Nice. Very nice. And it's going to give them an 8 and 4. That's going to put them in about third place unofficially. All results are unofficial until secretaries and timers and judges all concur. But I'll tell you, if you enjoyed the team roping, how about a nice round of applause for all the team ropers here tonight. So we get ready to move to an event that I know is everybody's favorite. But I want to make sure before we start, we finish some business. We've got a little unfinished business. And we're going to move to that. Then we're going to go to something that we were going to talk about, which is the bull riding. Now, we've seen some horse riding. We've got a great cowboy that's got to take a little bit of a breather here, get his saddle pulled down tight for the ranch or for the saddle bronc riding. But while we do that, I want to find out from all of you out there, because it's cooling down, it's getting night, it's getting right. Are you guys just about ready for some bull riding action? Oh, come on, that was a little weak right there. I want to hear it one more time. We should hear it all over the house. Are you ready for some bull riding action? That's better. That's what we want to hear. All right, we're getting ready to go right here to the Cowboy from the saddle bronc riding. And he had a little trouble in the first round. He was offered another horse, and he decided he would take it. So as he gets ready to step aboard him, the Cowboy has got a tough horse, there is no doubt, from McCracken Rodeo Company, and it is going to be Zane Smith. Zane Smith is the man who rides a horse called Another Mistake. Now, Another Mistake, one of those horses from McCracken Rodeo Company, that is awfully hard to ride. Big Bay horse stands out, looks over the top of the bucking chutes. Speaking of the bucking chutes, I want to say thank you to Brackney Construction and Supply, C&E Doors, North Brothers Harvesting, Wild Bills Inc., Farmers Bank and Trust, Midland Marketing, Golden Belt Telephone, and AS&M Woodworks. So those are the folks that help us out right down here in our bucking chutes. And right now we're watching as the young cowboy gets ready to start on. He is on Another Mistake, and this is Zane Smith.
Yes, and remember that 76 ride unofficially Tanner Hayes at the top of the leaderboard. Will Galliard close to that 75. I want you to watch this bucking horse we call Another Mistake from Alan and Janice McCoy off the Horse Texas headquarters. This horse will get in the air and get it on. Our man from Broken Bow, Nebraska, has his hands full. But perhaps with your kind applause when that chute gate opens here tonight, we'll go to the top of the pack. Watch this. It's Another Mistake. Yes. Look. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Alan and Janice McCloy, they've been doing this for 28 years, and that is an outstanding bucking horse. Give it a round of applause for McCracken Rodeo Company. Thank you. Our man, unfortunately, will come down. Once again, those scores are unofficial. That's Tanner Hayes with that 76. And Will Galliard in there with that 75. As we get set, and Randy tried to pump you up and get you ready. When it is that time, we're standing on ready to rock. Once again, are you ready for bull riding here tonight? Well, first and foremost, let's bring in the flags. Our friends at Chambers Cattle Company and Brackney Construction for bull riding here tonight. And our folks, our bullfighters. Welcome from Sydney, Iowa, Mason Sheldon. And Tom Pillow from Goodwell, Oklahoma. The man in the can is Gizmo McCracken.
Hey, hold on. Really, I love this kind of stuff. Come on, folks, you make a little noise, I'll give you a t-shirt.
All right, t-shirts if we're
Okay, maybe not.
Let's start things
How about
off. Tucker Turner from Holcomb, Kansas. Weird Al, the bull. That's right. You got to get louder than that, folks.
I'm ready.
You got to get on, folks. Yeah.
I love this kind of stuff.
That is real. Getting set. Anybody, once again, are you ready for bull riding? Because we're underway. Tucker Turner, Holcomb, Kansas. The bull Weird Al right here. Come on, help him. We got a ride started. Yes, indeed. Help the man from Holcomb. I liked it. What about you?
Whee! Absolutely marvelous.
Well, that was the way to start things off right there, I guarantee it. Look to our judges and see what they have to say. Claire Schrock, Jerry Lynn will send it up here to us. 78 points, ladies and gentlemen. 78 to start it off right there. Right. As we get set to go to Chase Bowers, Peyton, Colorado. Thunders are rolling. Is the bull right here. Little black bull that is going to usually go to the left, but as soon as you say that, they will make a dummy out of it.
A dummy. That wouldn't be good, would it?
That's right.
I hate it. That happens.
Chase Bowers, Peyton, Colorado. Thunders are rolling, and once again, as we take it down the rodeo's toughest playground, shoot. I say thank you to those folks, certainly Midland Margin, A.C.M. Woodwork, all the Wild Bills, Brackney Construction, North Brothers Harshman, all of them, Farmers Banking Trust, and Golden Bug Telephone in North Plains. All right. Farm and Ranch, to all of them.
Really?
Good stuff. How many of you want to see the Cowboy from Peyton, Colorado cover for this bull? Are you rooting for the bull or are you rooting for the Cowboy?
All right, here we go.
Right here, right now, for the man from Colorado. Whoa, blowout.
Good night, Irene. Good night.
Yes, exactly. You may rip that rope out of the hand. You cannot ride on it. That's what happened. That's a great Cowboy and a great bull. No score, no disgrace, folks.
Okay, got one more. I can't hear you. Ruby. Things that people do for one of them cool t-shirts. If you didn't get one, you can buy you one right over here.
Well, hey, what about us? We were making a little noise. We've been making noise all night. Don't we get a t-shirt?
I know. I'll give you a t-shirt if you'll shut up for a minute.
Well, I'd like to, but right now I'm going to tell you about the next man to go.
All right. That'll work.
All right, let's go. Alexander Towns is Cowboy. Palco, Kansas. He is coming for the cash. That's what we're looking at right there. Look at this.
Good night, Irene.
Oh, my. Yeah, we'll hit the ground.
Oh, I'll tell you.
If you're already back to the bucking chutes when that buzzer sounds, that's a bad sign, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's kind of unnecessary, isn't it?
Hey, what are you doing up there?
You know, why would you blow the whistle when the dude's already got his stuff back in the truck?
What are you doing up there? You're going to hurt yourself, Gizmo.
Hey, I know I'm working without a net tonight.
Aren't you scared of heights?
No.
Not at all.
I'm just scared of working without a net. She couldn't make it.
Let's go to the matchup of the night on paper. Let's go to the #1 bull rider in Kansas. Cold through White, Tyrone, Oklahoma on the bull Boone right here.
Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom.
I'm telling you, watch this man in Amarillo, Texas over the 4th of July win a big time paycheck. He can ride. He's the #1 bull rider right now, way out in front in the Kansas Professional Rodeo Association standings. All right. The Cowboy from the Sooner State. We're going to do it in Kansas tonight in the bull Boone. Hands and feet, y'all. Come on. Hands and feet. Make some noise. Feel free. There you go. Right here for the #1 man. And I mean to tell you, folks, they don't read the buckles. They don't read the credentials. One more time, the livestock that Alan and Janice Moore boy has brought to you is outstanding stuff.
Oh, great.
Right there.
Oh, dear. Get him out of here before he recognizes one of us.
Yeah. I tell you what, the next matchup wants old Boone.
Okay, go ahead and throw your, oh, yeah, oh, just a bit outside.
That was impressive right there.
Oh, great. Oh, dear. Okay, all right. Okay, keep him moving, boys. Keep him moving. Keep him moving. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Watch him.
Oh, dear. Oh, gee.
Speaking of moving right there, don't forget, we do have a car. They just come up here and told me that car has got to be moved that we told you about. It has got to be moved. If not, they're going to move it with a tow truck. They're going to give it to Gizmo, and it'll be going as a souvenir from McCracken to another McCracken.
All right, all right. All right, boys.
Also, want to tell you, now there is a trail ride that's going to take place in the morning at 9 o'clock, all right? Trail ride, if you want to participate, go ahead, feel free. They are going to take place at 9 once again to meet 5 miles west of the arena, all right? West of the arena, 5 miles.
All right, fellas, you got him. Keep him moving. Keep him moving. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that bully rolling right. Out of the dusty arena, out into the back pens where the hand waters by his side. Rawhide.
Yes, nice job, Gizmo. Nice
Thank you very much. I'm here another 15 minutes.
Let's give the man Hunter Hoover, Laramie, Wyoming, in the bull Hot Blonde. Here's a bull that has never been rode ever. Hot Blonde, and the man from Laramie, Wyoming, you great cowboy.
I think I know
watch
her.
the man, and I want you to watch this bull, how athletic he is.
All right, all right.
Y'all, we need a qualified ride here tonight, because we do have one in the book. Watch this bull, and the number one man. Oh!
Good night, Irene.
Yep, it happens to the best. It happens, folks, and that is no disgrace. What do we do for a man from Laramie?
Go ahead and let him out, Bart. We're done. Yeah, you can open the little gate. There you go. Oh, great. Oh, dear. Oh, gee. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now shut the gate. Shut the gate.
Well,
Hey,
yep.
shut that gate!
They're trying.
When the little cow goes in the pen, shut the blasted gate!
Well, old Hot Blonde says sound pretty cool. Check me out.
Now shut the gate! How about a hand for the gate man?
Hey, are you married?
Huh?
Are you married?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
I gotta be married.
I can see that. Your personality demands it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
We got more, right?
Yes, indeed. That is your first section of bull riding. If you enjoyed it, give them a round of applause. We got more to come. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. We'll make the transition, and we'll get out the barrels in the arena, the electronic eyes. This gives you the 7th inning stretch, time to go see our friends at the concession stand. Get you something cool to drink, hot tea. And anything you want. Once again, they'll get it all set up. We're going to go to the pretty ladies and the fast horses right now.
Hey, 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 here comes another set of our flags, and thank you to Chambers Cattle Company and Brackney Construction. Also, our good friends at Vanderbilt and Morgan Brothers. We appreciate all that you do. There comes our man right there with another t-shirt. He has not had enough noise, evidently.
No. Somebody, scream! Okay, how about y'all? Somebody testify. Come on, help. All right.
Was it just one? You only brought one out? They're just too heavy?
I dropped it. You gotta go over there now?
All right, here's what's going to happen right here. You see them setting up those big Coors cans. Now, don't get too excited, Gizmo. There is nothing in those cans.
Oh, man.
So just get out of the way, because we're going to have some pretty girls and fast horses coming in. They're going to come in that south gate. They're going to exit the north gate. Here's what's going to happen. McCracken, this is all about you helping out. We are going to ask you, as they turn that third barrel, to make as much noise as you possibly can as they run against the clock. The cowgirl will come into the arena. She'll go right barrel first and 2 turns to the left, or left barrel first and 2 turns to the right. It is totally up to them. The idea is to leave them all standing. If you hit one and it goes to the ground, it's going to be a 5-second penalty for barrier. Now, you can touch them, you can move them, but you do not want to knock them over. First girl out is going to be Connie Hill, Quinter, Kansas, and it's a festive night. Let's do a little surfing right here. Here comes the cowgirl, and as she comes riding, last night's fastest time, 17:251. 17:413 and 17:567, respectively. Cowgirl crosses those eyes. That starts the time. Left-hand barrel. Tight and quick is what we're looking for. Steps over. She gets by. No problem. One more. Get around here. You bet. Now we're headed to the third barrel. This is where you will come alive, McCracken. Make some noise. And it's going to be an 18-915. 18-915 for the cowgirl.
As we roll on the sort of Jordan Dassinger, Hartwell, Nebraska, getting set to make a run. I'm telling you what, these cowgirls, they ride some high-strung horses right here. Right off the yawn for the cowgirl, Jordan. Hartwell, Nebraska. Oh, good went down. I was about to say you can knock them, just don't. Rock them, don't knock them. But I want you to help her anyhow. Third and final barrel. What do we do for the cowgirl from the Van News coach? Yes, thank you. Stopping the clock at 18:021 plus the 5-second penalty on that run. We must do so. 23:021.
We're headed to a cowgirl from Arapahoe, Colorado. This is going to be Sky Howard. And as Sky steps up right here, the main thing that you've got to remember is that these girls spend a lot of time with these horses. They know them inside out. They know what they're going to do. But like all variables, they have a mind of their own. So just when you think you're going to step left, well, we might move right. And that's where them barrels sometimes will go crashing to the ground. We don't want to see any of that. Let's watch Sky Howard try to get her a run right here. These cowgirls and cowboys have come off a long week of what we call Cowboy Christmas, and these horses are tired, and they are had a long month, long week, and right now we're looking for a good run. Cowgirl comes in. She is going to start right here, going to the right barrel first. You bet. All right, going to go down here, round number 2. You want to be tight? You bet. Nice turn right there. The tighter the turn, the faster the run. Now, send her on home with a big round of applause. All right, 18:23.9, 18:239 for the cowgirl. Nice run there. Let's go down to Ashton Otley.
That's right. Anybody here from Hays, Kansas tonight? Yeah, all right. That's where the cowgirl hails from. And I want you folks from Hays to make all the noise as well as the rest of you. Ashton Otley from Hays, Kansas. Home of Fort Hays State University. Also want to say thank you to KZNC. Party GJs, that's Kevin Zadik and Nathan Carrier. Good stuff, fellas. Thanks for the filming. You want them to see them. All right, let's help the Hays, Kansas cowgirl, Ashton, right here. Good around 2. We're going to turn and burn on 3. How loud can you get for the Hays, Kansas ladies? As we stop the clock tonight, 18:698. 18:698 for Ashton.
Let's go down to number 10 girl in the KPRA standings. This is going to be Deb Christie. She is from Norton, Kansas. Up there, good pheasant hunting in Norton. And let's see if the cowgirl can win some money and move her rise in the standings on the ride to that KPRA finals in September and October. Here we go. All right, oh man, gonna have a little trouble as we push the first one to the ground. We do not want to see any more down. We're good around 3. Come on, let's haul the mail. Let this big bay horse unwind. You know what to do. This cowgirl right here, former KPRA president, and the time comes in 17:695, but 5 in the field. Gonna give her a 22:695.
Brings us now to Marcia Nelson, Smulligan, Kansas. We've got 4 more that remain here tonight. 4 more that remain. All right. And
we'll go back to your favorite of this. The pretty lady zone right here is Marcia Nelson. We'll make her way inside. We look down. And we thank you, Mr. Greenway, for getting that barrel all lined out. Those guys, I tell you what, this committee right here, you will not find a finer committee anywhere you travel. They don't want anything, they don't want any thank yous, but I tell you what, I certainly do. I applaud each and every one of you for the hard work. You sure enough spoil us every year. Marcia Middleton, Bowie in Kansas. We need to get on the top side of that 17-251. Charlie Schumacher from Canyon, Texas did that last night. We're good on one. Once again, you can rock them, just don't knock them. Tight turns and smoking straight away. It's gentleman legs in a good horse race. Come on, y'all. Help her. And looks good to the timeline for the lady. 17.804. We'll put her in there. Nice run. 17.804.
All right, we're going to go to Marcia Nelson. She's going to be Smolin, Kansas is where she calls home. Sorry about that. They informed me that was Marcia was looking down. Let's go to Cassie Miller, Hanston, Kansas. Even I make mistakes occasionally. That is a scary thought. All right, we're getting ready to go right here. Cassie Miller, Hanston, Kansas. You know, you watch these cowgirls ride these great horses. I don't think I could ride one side of these horses. And I kind of think that sometimes I'm a pretty good cowboy. But you look at this. This is what we're talking about. Let's go to a good cowgirl going left first. That means 2 right-hand turns. Big bay horse. Now, sometimes it may look like these horses aren't going that fast, but they are getting and scatting. One more turn, and then run, Forrest, run! You bet. Nice job right there by Cassie Miller. 18.542. 18.542.
Brings us now to Polly Gorman from Meade, Kansas. And we've got 2 more. This lady's going to make their run in this arena. Yep. Polly Gorman from Meade, Kansas. Making her way in. A big thank you to our timers up here to my direct right, Bobby R. Broke Milk City, Oklahoma, and Casey Mullins from Walters, Oklahoma. Our rodeo secretary, that's Janice McCoy. She's the backbone. We say thank you to her. Our shoot boss down in front, Mr. Ronnie Mullen. And we'll talk about the rest of the crew as we watch Polly Gorman, Meade, Kansas. All right, y'all, we're into the final mile of the final 2 cowgirls. I want you to help the Meade, Kansas lady as she smooths around 2. Don't spill the Coors beer. 3rd and final barrel, what do we do? Well, I hate to see that happen for the lady from Meade, Kansas, as she stops the clock at 18.441. We got to add 5 for the spilled beer right there. 23.441 will be the total time.
Certainly hate to see that. We're down to 1 final racer right here. The last girl that can change it up. Let's see if she can get it done. This is going to be Kylie Kinderneck. Almena, Kansas is where we call home. The final cowgirl with the opportunity to be able to change that leaderboard. So lots of things happening right here. And as the cowgirl comes right, I'm going to ask you one last time. McCracken, Kansas, when she turns that 3rd barrel, this pretty cowgirl could certainly use your applause, and I'm going to ask you to give it to her. It's the last run of the night, and as she gets around number 1 nice and tight, the big bay horse, he is scooting across there. You bet, good around 2. One more time. One more time. All right, McCracken, send her home. Had a good run here, 17.860, 17.860, and that is going to do it. That'll put the wraps on the barrel racing. Plus 5, they tell me, unfortunately down there. Going to give her a 22.860. If you enjoyed it, how about a nice round of applause for all of our cowgirls here tonight.
Well, as our flags are back in, we say thank you to Beef Pig Textiles and Anderson Home and Repair for the final section of bull riding. You've been somewhat quiet for a McCracken crowd here tonight. Are you ready for the final section of bull riding here tonight? There you go. We're going to
get set riding once again. Our bull finders back in the arena. Ty Pelham is a man from Goodwell, Oklahoma. The first time cowboy that's been here welcomes Mason Sheldon from Sydney, Iowa. And once again, the man from the Show Me State of Missouri, Gizmo McCracken. Let's go to Chris Bechtold, Booker, Texas. And the bulls set them up. Joe, where we're headed. Rick, right now, the one qualified ride at 76 points is what we're looking at. This guy right here has been on fire this year as well. The Booker, Texas man, and set him up Joe. Watch his little black and white paint bull. He will get it on. And the Cowboy for Booker, Texas plans on being there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not been down in those buck and shoots, it is a long 8 seconds, and these bulls are smart. They'll smash, they'll crash. Right here. Come on. Oh! That bull does it to all of them. We've seen that a lot, and there is no disgrace. We're not picking on our bull riders, but this livestock is just doggone rank.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move to a bull that they call Tommy Boy. E.J. Bechtold, Booker, Texas. This bull right here, we've seen him many, many times, and I will tell you, Alan McCloy's bulls, Alan and Janice McCloy, they have all got really cool names. And about 85% of them have some kind of a story behind them. If you ever want to hear some great rodeo stories, you talk to the McCloys, find out how they name these bulls. We're going right down here to the number 2 buck and shoot. This is going to be Bechtold right here, a cowboy by the name of E.J. He has got Tommy Boy. Well, he wants to make him a ride right here, and he's going to need your help. For 8 seconds, if you can put your hands together, that means you're going to help him out. Now, Gizmo, I know that you are quite the cheerleader, so I'm going to ask you to help these folks know what to do when this gate cracks.
Well, basically what we're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, is a bull ride in progress. Now this fella here, he's having a little trouble with his bull, because when a bull gets down in the chutes like that, he's basically bulldozing. So, now, when he gets his bull up, he'll have to pull his little string around him there. As you can see, the bull is totally dozed out on us now, so we could move to another one, but we're going to try to get this one up. We're going to get him up. The little guy will put his hand in the little rope. Once he puts the little hand in the little rope, he will be almost ready to come out. But then there's another important part of the procedure, ladies and gentlemen. He will have to get his hiney somewhere close to where his hand in the rope is before he can shake his little face. Now that is what we're looking for, is the inevitable shaking of the face. Because the little fellas out here holding the strings and looking back at him, they won't pull on the rope, they won't let him out until he shakes his little face. So what we have right here is a failure to communicate. We got the bull up now, that's a good sign. Now we're to the part of the procedure of putting the hand in the little rope. Now he'll probably pull up and down on that little thing over there that his friends are holding him.
Hey. He'll probably do what?
Pull up and down on the little thing there that his friends are holding.
I don't know that I've ever heard it explained quite like that.
Oh, the tail of the rope.
Thank you.
It's got like Elmer's glue or something on it. What do they put on that thing, Randy?
Rosin.
That's it, yeah. And it's kind of like sticky stuff, but it's like sticky stuff.
Oh.
And now there's the shaking of the face! Oh, gee. Now, right along in here is where you're probably going to notice what might have took him so long to do that.
What a nice bull right here. You talk about one that looks like a rodeo bull.
Oh, dear.
That little black white-faced bull, he has got rodeo written all over him.
Oh, dear.
Hey, where are you going, Gizmo?
I'm getting up here where I can see him better.
Are you scared?
Oh. No, I'm not scared. I just can't see where this fence is, and I want to get here before he does.
Oh, is that little old Tommy Boy check things out barn to make his way down back here. We're going to get set to go to Nate Bowser Place, Center, Kansas. All right. And the bull we call Gator.
Well, basically, we're not going anywhere until this guy gets out of the arena.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Boy says I'm pretty cool, strut my stuff.
Yeah, he's going, man. He's got a rope on him now.
Hey, I want you to know who's going to the rodeo dance right behind the grandstands, huh? Where it's going to take place here pretty soon.
Me and Gizmo are going, ain't we, Gizmo?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm
If I
going
can
with
find
you.
me a girlfriend.
Wait, I thought you said you were married.
Ain't got nothing to do with my girlfriend.
Thank you, Yandy Yarbrough. Thank you, Harry Levy.
My girlfriend wants to get married.
How's that going to work for you?
Well, I hope she finds somebody really nice.
Indeed. Nate Bowser, Clay Center, Kansas, and this big-time bucker, Gator, right here. This bull is big.
Turn him out before he changes his mind.
Stout. Likes to blow it down over your head. We don't want to see it, but that's just a normal deal. The Gator.
The Gator.
That scared me if I was a bull rider. One called it Gator.
It scares me, and I ain't a bull rider.
There you go. All right, we need your help, though. One qualified ride. This is not unusual. Right here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you
Watch look at the bull fighters.
Oh, geez. Great.
Now, that is what that bull normally does. And I tell you what, our two bull fighters right there, actually, what about it for them? Ty Pelham, thank you. Mason Sheldon, thank you, buddy.
Right now, we might be a good time for our public service announcement.
What would that be?
If you have kids along the fence, you might want to have the little children to sit down. If you happen to have two children, at least pick out the one with the most potential and make him sit down.
Hey, we're going to the final man right here. Tyler Stegman, Greensburg, Kansas. This is all air. This should be what we call the matchup of the night. I'm going to put on the right music. We're going to end it on a high note. We want to see one ride. So everybody follow Gizmo's lead, and let's help this cowboy ride one. Here we go. Look at this. Right to left. He's got it. We're started. You bet. Come on, cowboy. He's yours. Oh, yeah. Show me your money.
Mr. Lewis, you've got the juju in you tonight. I like the ride. What about you?
Yeah.
My. 1 to 25 for the cowboy, 1 to 25 for the bull. Possible score of 100 per side. Let's see what our judges say to that. We're pulling it in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that you will like it. How about this? 87 points! Woo! Yeah! Whee! Ladies and gentlemen, if you like rodeo, you saw the very best tonight. How about it for McCoy Rodeo Company, McCracken Rodeo 2017, my friend Gizmo, Brian Gill, everybody, thank you so much. We hope you had a good time. God bless each and every one of you, and travel safe going home.